Hey guys, welcome back to LetCode once again. Today we are going to see all the new changes that I have implemented in our OrtoniReport for Playwright. So now we have a different way to use this. So simple that OrtoniReport on your reporter will work, but if you want to add some additional information, you can do the import so that you don't have to mismatch with like uppercase, lowercase, or maybe spelling, while you will get like blank data. So better to have this, right? So that's a very simple configuration. And apart from that, if you go to the change log, so here you can see like in the version 115 or 114, so we have this import statement now, and CSS has been enhanced a lot. I will show you in detail. And the screenshot, so screenshots are now, it won't create any folder and then store, rather it will directly take the screenshot and attached as a base64. That means inline images, so it won't store in external. And then we have toggle theme button, like if you want to get the darker or lighter, you can have that. And then we have this project filtering, so you can, if you have like multiple projects and you want to filter the test result based on that, of course you can do the filter action. And of course the overall design has been improved. And in version 113 also I have done a lot of changes. You can go and check it out. So I believe the first version of 110 I have released the video, but of course after that we have a few more releases. Okay, now let's go back to our this thing. So just copy this npm I, then followed by ortoni-report. Okay, and if you want to add it in the dev dependency, you can add like -d, that will add this in your dev dependencies. Yeah, and so here you can select, we have added this successfully, and there is no vulnerabilities. So in Discord some people said that my package has vulnerabilities, which is kind of like issues, but yeah, I have fixed those. Now we don't have any issues in the package. Okay, so that is done. We have added this. So this is your basic default Playwright. Well, whenever we install the Playwright the package, it gives you few of the tests. So I'm going to just use those to execute and show you. Okay, so if you go to your package.json, you can see like within the dev dependencies we have this OrtoniReport, and the latest version is 1.1.5. okay, now go to your config file. The very simple thing you can do here is let me just delete this one entirely. Yeah, so you can see like ortoni-report, that's it. It should work fine. So I'm just going to remove this for now. Yeah, so if you don't want to give any other metadata, just you want to use the reporter, you can just simply select reporter, then followed by ortoni-report. Now if I go back to my control J, and if I say like npm run test, that means it's going to execute all my tests. So here I have like example spec and then true spec. Okay, so let's see that. Yeah, so here you can see like OrtoniReport HTML report generated at this particular location. So here you can see, right? Let's go to our file explorer and then go to this OrtoniReport, and now you can see we have this one. So the default theme is based on your system. So for example, if you go and inspect, if you go to the styles, here you can select, we have this default one, so automatic dark mode. In my case, my system usually use the dark mode, so that's why I'm getting dark. But of course we have a toggle now, so if you click on this theme, you can see it's going to be light or the dark. But I want to set it always light, or I want to set it always dark. Of course I have an option. For example, I can go to my this guy configuration, and then I can simply just import the OrtoniReportConfig from OrtoniReport, and then I can create a const of reportConfig, which will have the type as, or the interface as OrtoniReportConfig. So this guy is basically your interface, so where we can set like project name, author name, test type, and preferred theme. Either can be light or dark. Okay, so now here you can select the preferred theme is light. Already we saw the dark one, so I'm just going to set like light. And author name, I'm going to give my name, type is regression, and the project name is OrtoniReport. So here you can select the project name is blank. Now here we are not getting the test type or the author name. So once we give all this metadata, now if I go and execute this again, you will see all those data. Let me show you. And if you go to your config package, playwright.config.js, you can see like we have this screenshot equal to on. So you can config like on, off, or only on failure. So based on that, the report will take all the screenshot. Now if you go and refresh the same page, you can see like the preferred theme we have is light, but we are seeing it dark because we forgot to pass this. So report config, basically I have to pass it here. Sorry for that, I missed it. Yeah, that's it. So we have passed this report config within the curly braces within the object, right? I don't think we have to pass within the curly braces also. I can simply say like and just remove this guy curly braces because that is already an object, so we don't have to pass. Just pass like OrtoniReport within double quotes and then followed by the object. So this guy will basically have all this detail. Okay, now let's go and run this. Okay, now let's go back to our report, refresh the page. So here you can select we have the preferred theme as light. You can configure based on light or dark. Okay, so that's going to be very easy. If you go and give like control space here, it will suggest you either you can use dark or the light. Okay, so based on requirement, of course you can use it. Now coming back to the screenshots, if you go to any of the test, so here you can select this is the screenshot. If you click on this, of course we'll get in a beautiful model, and if you open this in a new tab, you can see like this is basically a text. That is what base 64 means. Like it is not PNG or JPEG file, it's a base 64 file. Okay, so like if you share the HTML file to others, it will have all the images. Okay, but sharing doesn't work now. Maybe in future we'll know. Okay, and here you can see that we have the steps. So before hooks is there, all the steps are there. So in case if there is any failure, for example in our case one failure is there, if you go there, you can see the steps which got failure will have the red accent color, and of course you will see the error. The error message will be there only for failures, of course, which will make sense. And of course we can see the status as failed, duration as the duration, the title, and back to summary. And you can go to the skip. So skip will have like status skip and the test name, and yeah, that's it. So we have our beautiful chart here, pie chart, I mean donut chart. So pass is 24, skip is 1, and fail is 1. So based on the calculation, your success rate is 96%. Okay, and how does the success rate calculated is mentioned here. Some of you might agree, some of you might not agree based on this calculation, but this is the best I can based on my calculation. Okay, and yeah, if you go to the alt test, so here you can select we are getting all this. So if you click on the pass, you will filter only pass. If you click on the fail, it will open the fail test alone. Okay, and if you go to the projects, here I have like Chromium as of now. So if I click on Chromium, I will see this Chromium. So similarly, if you want to add more project, for example, let's say we are going to run in Firefox or WebKit. I'm just going to show you with one test just to make sure it's working fine. I'm going to run this new true test alone. So it's done. Now let's go back and refresh. So here you can select we have this Chromium, Firefox, WebKit. So if I open everything, like I have to go to the Chromium, I have to open the Firefox, I have to open the WebKit, and I have to see the relevant test. But here you can just select like Chromium, it will open all the Chromium, not only one spec, like the number of tests, number of specs you have, based on that it will open, collapse and expand based on that. So I can simply go and select the Firefox or WebKit, and you can see all the details. Okay, so yeah, that is what we have, all the new changes. Of course the CSS is entirely different, and of course you can search based on the title. For example, if I want to search like to do, so it will filter all the to do from all the projects. If you go and select only the Chromium, then Chromium, based on the Chromium it will search. Okay, and if you clear, of course it will show you all the specs. Okay, so that's it. And one more thing is, the reason I have changed the CSS is because of the mobile friendly. Now it's going to be very responsive. So you can see like I can just do like this, and if I want to see on a phone, then of course it's going to look very nice. Okay, and yeah, minor issue is CSS issue is there, but I'm going to fix that as soon as possible. So yeah. Okay, so if you have any queries, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'll be happy to reply. And also if you find something issue, or if you want to have like any feature enhancement, just go to our GitHub page and create a new issue. I'll be looking into those mostly. I will try my best to do everything. Okay, and if you like the project, kindly give a star. That will motivate me to enhance further. And if you like this, and if you want to do sponsor, probably you can do that as well. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you have any queries, let me know in the comments. Bye bye. Take care.